You have to be kind of obsessive about weird things. The good founders tend to be strange. The good businesses all look strange at first. It's only in hindsight that they become accepted asset classes. As an individual, if all you do is trend chase, you will go insane, right? Like, oh, AI is hot, I better go brush up in AI. Well, by the time you get good at AI, it'll have moved on to autonomous vehicles. So I think you're much better off following your genuine intellectual curiosity rather than chasing whatever is hot right now. The equivalent for a nation is whatever it is that you're naturally good at doing and have both geographic and cultural and educational advantages in doing, which somehow aligns on the world stage. I'm reminding myself that there's a few things in life that I care about. And there's a few things in life that any of us can truly, passionately, deeply care about, things that we want to change and affect. And you kind of want to focus on those and not get distracted by caring about everything that comes along. Because we're evolved to live in tribes of 150 people. We're not meant to have all of the world's breaking news and emergencies packaged up into clickbait news, attached with graphic images and videos, and delivered to us with your phone buzzing in your pocket. And while I'm saying this, my phone is buzzing in my pocket. You can't help people while you're drowning. I mean, one of the problems I have with the modern environmental movement is it is a culture of pessimism, and that does not appeal to people. It's a culture of fear, and I would rather appeal to people through greed and optimism, which people respond to. I just think that you really have to be indifferent, and not in a reactive way, not in a I must be indifferent. There's a way of getting sucked into competition by looking around you, and the way to escape competition is through authenticity. Because no one can compete with you on being you. No one can compete with your business on doing what it uniquely does. Yes, competition is a real thing. It does exist. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. But it actually exists more in fake human-made games, like sports and politics, where for one person to be above, another person has to be below. Right? Those are status games. You do not want to compete. You want to be a market of one. That's why older individuals in society tend to be really impressed by how many people are working for you. And people who are a little more savvy are like, how much money are you managing? Or what kind of revenue are you doing? But really, the correct question is, how many robots are working for you? How many programmers are working for you? How many machines are working for you? Because those are the ultimate force multiplier. Really, I think we need to have a culture of adult education. What if we had a model where every 4 years you were expected, and it was socially and culturally acceptable, and there was a financial support, that you would go to school for a year? That App Store is the critical access point into the entire technology ecosystem. And the fact that that's owned by private companies means that all of the means of leverage, now this is where Karl Marx would have a field day. Karl Marx today would not be attacking the people who own the money or the machines. They would be attacking the people who own the gateways to the app stores, because that's where the means of production are really gated. Busy is the death of productivity. And people will spend a lot of time responding inbound to meeting requests and notifications, and squander all of their time and energy. Whereas if you want to accomplish anything in life, it gets done through focus, intent, and focused action. At some level, I do firmly believe that everything I've done in life is useless. It's not going to bring me any lasting satisfaction or peace, and it doesn't follow me to the grave, so it's kind of pointless. So if I'm going to do it for the art of it. Do it because you enjoy it. Do it for its own sake. Do it for self-expression.